I'm going to talk about that 1% for a second. It doesn't make any logical sense. Why they choose, and again, maybe it's not a choice. Maybe it's just a matter of the system of incentives and people not really thinking about things. The 1% chooses conflict, struggle, and difficulty to create wealth and power in such a degree that they are completely isolated and insulated from anything that would happen to them ever.
Yes.
At the expense of contributing to creating a world that is free of scarcity and fear and conflict. If you took just, and again, I don't like to pick on single names, but you took just Elon Musk's wealth, that it could end global poverty for 5 or 6 years. It could hit one man's wealth, and I'm not suggesting that we go and
take his money.
Take his money, but just the concentration there, that like one man's wealth.
Right, he doesn't need all that money.
Could end poverty for a number of years. People invest in their own long-term viability when they're given that choice. So when you talk about the astronomical levels of wealth in the hands of not just one person, but the top 1,000 or 2,000 people in the world, they could seed the world with that kind of wealth or resources, and the world would thrive, and they would still not only have vast sums of wealth, but they would now be doing it in a world that wasn't torn apart by war and strife and angst and hunger and poverty and suffering. They've looked at the mental health of extremely wealthy and very equal societies and compared it with the mental health and happiness levels of the very wealthy in highly unequal societies. And overwhelmingly, those who live in more equal societies are overwhelmingly happier and more at ease.
I'm not surprised.
Do you really think that Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk would feel comfortable wandering around downtown Detroit going for ramen and coffee to see a show? Or would they feel threatened and intimidated and not be willing to go?